Chin Seong, why do you have so many ATM cards on you? Did you steal them?
No. I got them from my friend Guang Long. He told me to use the different ATM cards to help Along to transfer the money.
Are these your bank transaction records? Your name is here, Lim Chin Seong.
Yes, sir.
So why do you have so many bank transaction activities on this account? Whose money is all this?
I don't know. The ATM card for this bank account, I gave to Guang Long.
Does he also work for the Along?
The interest was too much. Then the amount I owe them kept increasing. Then last night they came and vandalized my house because I was late with my payment.
Okay. Do you have the phone number of the person who contacted you?
Yes, sir.
I also need the bank account number which you transfer money into.
Okay, sir.
Mr. Leong, have you borrowed any money from Along before?
Yes, but that was a few months ago. But I already paid him all the money back. It's really very irritating to get called every 2 to 3 days asking me to get a loan.
Do you have the phone number of this person who keeps calling you?
Yes, I have.
Alvin?
Okay. These are the bank account numbers.
Alvin,
Thomas?
that's what I got.
Okay.
Sir, we received complaints from members of the public as well as victims regarding being harassed by Alongs.
Concurrently, we received a tip-off from Ang Mo Kio MPC about an organized crime network that we believe is connected to the complaints.
What made you say that?
Sir, all the victims were asked to call the same number.
When I went through the telephone numbers in Chin Seong's handphone, this same number appeared. In addition, there were 3 numbers that are of interest to us. The numbers belong to Kenny Ong, Po Kang Wei, and Tan Kian Chai. We believe they are the Alongs. We also read the messages in Chin Seong's handphone and went through his bank account statements thoroughly. We believe that there's a 4th Along who's involved, and his name is Kelvin Ong.
So were there any patterns to the outgoing calls made by any of these Along?
Yes, when the 4 of them called the victims, they would normally contact one of these 6 individuals.
So these 6 individuals were the ATM runners or people who were used to harass the victims?
Yes, sir. In fact, in one of the cases, Kang Wei contacted a victim, and after talking to him, he contacted Wei Ling, who himself is a former Along. The said debtor then made a complaint regarding his gate being vandalized. I viewed the CCTV footage from around the area, and Wei Ling was there.
Alvin, do you have any leads to the address of these Alongs?
According to the information received, Kelvin Ong has been spotted in the Woodlands area daily. I've sent IO John and IO Alan to check on the lead. I've also forwarded them the photos of the suspects.
I'm IO John from CID. Can we have a look at your CCTV footage, please?
Yes.
The money from the victims would normally be transferred into one of 2 accounts, both of which are owned by Lim Chin Seong. However, when I viewed the CCTV footage at the ATMs, I spotted people other than Chin Seong transferring and depositing money into these accounts.
That's Guan Long. And that's Li Zi Liang.
The appearances of these men match those who were contacted by the 4 suspects included in Alvin's report.
Good job, guys.
Rewind a little.
Through the hard work of our team, we are on the verge of cracking down an extensive Along syndicate. We will do a simultaneous raid on 7 different locations in an hour's time. Alvin will do the briefing on the operations.
We have done our preliminary checks. The Alongs rent an apartment in a condo in Woodlands. Tan Kian Chai, Kenny Ong, and Kelvin Ong are in the unit. According to our informant, Po Kang Wei hasn't left his flat in Woodlands to join the rest of them in the condo. Team A will go to the condo at Woodlands. Team B will go to Po Kang Wei's house. Now, these guys are the ATM runners and harassers. Guan Long lives in Ang Mo Kio. Team C will go to his house. Thomas?
Okay. Take Huat and Zhi Liang both stay in Tampines. So Team D will go to Tampines. Si Heng stays at PP Road. So Team E will go to PP Road.
And finally, Wei Ling lives at Senja Road. Team F will hit this location. Clear?
Any questions? No, sir. Okay, we will move in on my signal. The time now is 10 a.m. in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All team in position now.
I'm IO John, Lim Teck Huat. We are placing you under arrest for unlicensed money lending activities.
I'm Wee Tze Liang. I'm IO Alan. You're under arrest for unlicensed money lending activities.
Go Kang Wei.
I see a lot of messages regarding deposits. And what are all these ATM cards? Guan Long, please stand up. Hands behind your back. Guys, arrest him.
Si Heng, I was told you offered commission to those who allowed their bank accounts to be used for money transferring activities.
Yes, but I'm not Along.
Then,
I received a phone call. I was told that Alongs needed bank accounts to use. So, I helped them find one.
who called you?
Kelvin Ong.
Xia Guan Long, are you an ATM runner?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me the truth. We have CCTV evidence of you withdrawing money from another person's bank account. Your handphone has several messages telling you to withdraw money. And we found ATM cards in your wallet that don't belong to you.
I only transfer money from one account to another.
I get a text with the bank account details and then use the ATM card to transfer the money.
Who sent you the bank account details?
Sometimes Kenny, sometimes Kelvin.
I tried. Kang Wei. They SMS me the bank account details.
Who gave you the ATM cards?
Si Heng.
So, Wei Ling, why did you have cans of paint in your bag?
I'm a painter.
What about the markers?
I already told you already. I'm just a painter.
We have a CCTV footage of you at block 77. Okay, on the same night, the gate of a flat was vandalized in the same block.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But we also went through your phone, and Kang Wei sent you the address of the vandalized flat.
I just did what I was supposed to do.
Normally they will message or call us.
Who are they?
Achai? Kenny?
Some more?
Kang Wei and Kelvin.
Tan Kian Chai, did you call the debtors?
What debtors?
The people who owe you money.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Hey, I have had a lot of reports about you and your activities, okay? So let's cooperate.
Who created the name list of the debtors on the laptop?
Me.
So you instructed the runners to transfer money between accounts?
Yes.
What about the harassers?
We told them the units and they splashed the pins.
Tan Kian Chai was sentenced to 46 months imprisonment and 12 strokes of the cane. He was fined $210,000. Kenny Ong was sentenced to 21 months imprisonment and fined $210,000. Kelvin Ong Hee Ming was sentenced to 14 months imprisonment and fined $150,000. Ho Kang Wei was sentenced to 21 months imprisonment and fined $210,000. Xia Guanglong, Lim Teck Huat, Li Ziliang, Lim Si Heng, Goh Wei Ling, and Lim Chin Siong were sentenced to between 4 months and 45 months imprisonment and fined between $40,000 and $120,000. The swift action by the officers from the CID ensured that the unlicensed money lending syndicate was smashed with the arrest of all its members. Since 2010, the joint efforts by the police and our partners have led to a sustained fall in unlicensed money lending related harassment offences. The number of harassment cases declined by 1,289 cases, from 7,052 in 2013 to 5,763 in 2014. Likewise, the number of harassment cases where property was damaged decreased by 2,404 cases, from 5,176 in 2013 to 2,772 in 2014.
There has been a sustained decline in the number of unlicensed money lending and harassment cases in recent years. While we are encouraged by this downward trend, the police will continue to press on with our ongoing efforts to tackle loan sharking activities. Tough enforcement action will be taken against those involved in the loan sharking business. Regardless of their roles, they will face the full brunt of the law.
Members of the public are advised not to borrow from loan sharks to avoid ending up with a debt that can never be repaid. Loan sharks will not hesitate to use severe scare tactics to demand the repayment of debts, such as splashing of paint, padlocking gates with bicycle chains, and even setting fire to the doors of flats. Now, if you have any information on loan sharking activities, you can call the National Crime Prevention Council's Along hotline at 1-800-924-5664. All information will be kept strictly confidential. Crime rates in Singapore have remained low for more than a decade, and we would like to thank a special group of volunteers who give their time and service to help promote safety and security in their neighborhoods. They are ordinary citizens who go on Citizens on Patrol rounds, help distribute crime advisories, and organize crime prevention talks. Let's see why these volunteers are motivated to make their own personal contribution to safeguard Singapore's future.
I've been in the COP for about 2.5 years. What made me join is because I would like to make our neighborhood a better place for all the residents to live in. We patrol on a monthly basis for around 1 hour per time. There's about 32 blocks in our cluster, so we will try to cover the whole area, the perimeter of our estate.
If you are keen on joining the Citizens on Patrol group in your neighborhood, please contact your neighborhood police center for more details. We've come to the end of this episode of Crime Watch. If you have any feedback, do drop us an email. Until next month, I'm DSP Julius Lim, signing off.